Basically, we were on the hunt for something that was advertised for 5,000, and immediately the realtor was like, yeah, well, they might be asking for more now, and the country of Bulgaria will enter a new era. So today I would like to talk about the market conditions in Bulgaria, because I have seen recently some old video of mine where I was presenting the cheap houses in Bulgaria, and it was about 4 years ago, and I was shocked myself how much the prices actually changed. And so I'll pull it up here. Basically, 4 years ago, the prices were about 4 times lower. Like you can see on the screen, um, prices like 2000, 3000 leva, which is basically 1000, 1500 euros. And such prices are obviously a dream, a wet dream that is no longer real by any chance. We are now talking about at least 4 times higher prices for the cheapest, one could say, a ruin in the middle of nowhere in the countryside. And this leads me to a story from springtime this year where I was on the hunt for one of these cheap houses. And me and my friend, we rented a car in Sofia. Welcome to Bulgaria. Highway Sofia Varna. Went on a journey to the Veliko Tarnovo slash Gabrovo region, which were historically the cheapest places, but now obviously they're become kind of hyped, even though they are still very cheap compared to other places in Bulgaria or in Europe. So basically, we were on the hunt for something that was advertised for 5,000, and it looked like that there is a house, at least of some kind. We contacted the realtor, and he gave us some GPS coordinates, and by the time we arrived to the village, we were not able to spot anything that would look like this property. And at some point, I was like, hey, hold on a second, this fence looks kind of like on the picture. And so we started like comparing, and it actually was that property, but there was no house. Like we found some broken tiles and some rocks basically laying around in the garden, but that was it. Like somebody literally stole the whole house in 10 years that the owner wasn't there. And what's even more interesting, uh, once we contacted them, the real estate agency, they kind of figure out that we might be foreigners, or that the foreign buyer, because my friend is Bulgarian and he made the call initially. But somehow he mentioned it's for somebody. And immediately the realtor was like, yeah, well, they might be asking for more now. So then we met him in the office, and I was like, so what are they asking for more? Like, there's literally less things than advertised on the picture. Like, it's literally just the parcel. What more, it's not even like properly registered, and foreigners will have hard time buying it. But now I was searching through the properties again, and I found exactly this place advertised for something like 8,000. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous what is happening in the moment, like the euro hype. Like, everybody's thinking that once the price is gonna flip to euro, even though everything is advertised in euros, like houses are advertised in euros for a long time already. Everybody thinks that the prices will like suddenly like even double from there, but honestly, we will see. I'm not that skeptic. about it yet. Usually, like with all the markets, when there is some event that people know ahead, like the prices go up to the event, and then there is the easing of price increases because of expectations. Basically, like somebody wants to capitalize on this trend, but it must also end somehow. So it's not that black picture yet. There is still a lot of good deals to be found, but people are advertising something which is not even available. In spring, they ask for 5,000. In autumn, they ask for 8. And they have pictures which are like 15 years old, and the house, it's not even there. Like they're selling a house which is not there. It's surreal. So, but this is definitely like a peak of the iceberg, like this is, in my opinion, the worst case scenario that you can find. And then there is not only Bulgaria, like there is Serbia as well, where this hype is totally not present. There are different market dynamics, but I am pretty much confident that what costs 10,000 in Bulgaria can cost maybe 7,000 in Serbia. Depending on where you're from or what you're looking for, you can kind of pick and choose between these two countries. They are both very similar when it comes to culture and nature, even though, of course, Serbia doesn't have the Black Sea, but you can go to Montenegro and enjoy the coastline there. So it is a good balance, and specifically like the region that I am promoting in Serbia is very close to Bulgaria. It's right after the border. And honestly, 100 years ago, it was actually part of Bulgaria. So the vibe is more or less Bulgarian for 70% of the price. So yeah, this is it. I just wanted to make this update on how crazy is the market right now, and we shall see what 1st January brings, because that's when the euro officially changes for the leva, or other way around, leva changes for euro, and the country of Bulgaria will enter a new era. Honestly, I don't think a lot of things will change, since summertime you already have like both pricing everywhere. So they're just gonna like take away the leva price, and the euro prices should stay as they are. So this is like a mechanism how they are trying to protect the local prices of at least food, drinks, and services. So yeah, I don't see it as too much of a big deal. It can actually make operations here easier, because being the single European market, Eurozone, I still think that Bulgaria has the best days ahead of it. And if you would like to get inspired, find out more, look at the link in the description, oldmountainhomes.com. I specialize at houses in the countryside, dirt cheap properties that, if you don't mind having your hands dirty, you can renovate exactly to how you like, and you can have amazing property for almost no money. Beware of scammers. Make sure you work with the right people. Ask for advice if you want, here in the comments, or reach out through email or the contact formula on my website. And this will be it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, do viđenja.